Conference opener, we led the game for 39 minutes and 30 seconds. Had a lot of areas that I thought we played well. The best we've played offensively is it related to ball movement. A season high 15 assists off 28 made field goals. We knock in 10 threes. Southern Miss went to a zone and kind of forced us to knock down some shots, and we had a number of different guys respond. Again, we're in control of the game for the most part. Had some defensive breakdowns. We give up a season high 50%, but Southern Miss still only scores 60 points. Tempo was in our favor. I thought us being plus 12 in points off turnovers, us being plus 4 in points in the paint were a huge key for us. It shows that we were being aggressive on both ends, and solid victory in the conference opener for us.
Like you were saying, you allowed them to shoot 50%. Y'all shot only 44%, but y'all shot it about, I guess it was about 15 more times. But it seems that comes off you're really big on the offensive boards tonight. You had 13, led to 19 second chance points. So what can you say about that offensive mindset on the boards?
Yeah, I thought we were pretty aggressive offensively. I thought on the open floor we were aggressive, and then Kasim and Trey most especially were keeping balls alive for us, which led to second chance points, and a couple of those led to those open threes. 10 for us is we've only had 5 in a handful of games. We've really struggled from a volume standpoint and an efficiency standpoint from the 3. Tonight we were much better, and we needed it for some offensive punch. Southern Miss played a lot of zone because it was effective for them early, and we got off to such a good start in our rhythm man offensive set. So, Coach Ladner's a good coach. He had his team prepared. They've got long bodies. I thought they hurt us some up front. We made some adjustments at the half, and I thought we were much better of controlling the paint offensively as well as defensively in the second half.
Kasim really got you guys off to a hot start. He was 5-5 started off. After that, it was kind of your guards that kind of really took over. So what was Kasim able to do right there in the beginning down to get y'all off? And, more importantly, what was those guards able to do in the kind of the second half?
Kasim's a guy that, I say this affectionately, he's kind of a garbage guy. He finds gaps in our offense to allow himself. He's a good mid-range shooter. He's got the ability to stretch out to the 3 when it's appropriate, but he's good in that mid-range. He's good. I thought Jalen, I thought Trey, they tried to double the post when Trey touched it, and we did a good job of finding the other big. Kasim was a beneficiary of a couple of layups. He got behind the zone. I thought Jalen did a good job of finding him in the zone as well, and he did a very good job of finishing effectively. In the second half, I'm not even sure he attempted a shot. I think on the baseline at the end of the clock, they may have said it was a shot or a turnover. I'm not even sure he got it up at the basket, but he was still very active for us, coming up with loose balls. That's where we miss Quan. Quan's the guy that when the ball is loose, he usually gets it. I thought Kasim really stepped up and filled some of that void for us tonight in a big way.
Jalen and Tyreek, they really kind of broke out in this game as far as their three-point shooting. It seems to kind of be a little bit here or there, their non-conference, and really were efficient out there.
Tyreek most especially, 4 for 9, and I thought they were all big ones and big points in the game that allowed us to get the lead early. Southern Miss made a run there in the second half, and I thought he hit a big one to keep it at about a 10-point game. Jalen was good. His numbers end up 3 for 13. Doesn't really tell the whole story. His teammates put him in a tough spot where he had to take some tough shots at the end of the clock a couple of times. But Jalen's a guy that has the ability to snap them off and change the game with his ability to create offense for himself and his teammates. Proud of the fact, again, we have 15 assists and only 5 turnovers, and we turn them over 15 times. That, coupled with the fact that we have more field goal attempts, allows you to be a little less efficient and still win by 12.
Less than 24 hours, you got to play these guys again. How do you feel this is going to kind of work out? Obviously, you were able to see what happened last week with a lot of teams, kind of 1-1 for a lot of people. Just how are you able to keep these guys focused, and not kind of look ahead to next week?
Well, for us, it's very unique, and we haven't gone through it. Obviously, with last week we had to cancel the postpone the series with North Texas. So right now it's just about taking care of their bodies, hydrating, fueling, resting. We'll get back tomorrow. It is a 4 p.m. tip, so they've got time to get rest. We'll come back. Coaches will pour through this tape, try to make some subtle adjustments going into game 2, and hopefully at 4 o'clock we'll be ready to roll.
And do you think maybe this kind of might help towards tournament time, just playing these back-to-back games, considering that when you get into tournament time, it'll be a lot like that?
Yeah, I hope in the tournament they don't make us play the same team. That's what makes this so unique. And I haven't spoke to a coach yet that's a huge fan of it, but we all understand it's what you have to do in order to get basketball in during the pandemic. So we try to make the best of it, and for us tomorrow, we'll learn a lot about our team. Thanks.